I was in high school and playing basketball, and wasn't all that good at basketball, and so soccer and baseball much better. But so I was on JV my junior year, and I was thinner then, though, I have to tell you. And I noticed that my friend didn't show up for the game, and we couldn't understand why Tim didn't show until I got word, while all my friends are out on the field, out on the basketball court, that he had taken his own life in his room at his home. We had no idea that there was a problem. He was a fun, loving young man who had lots of friends. I don't want to go into the play-by-play on this bill because the good minority leader did an excellent job. What I want to talk to you about is, even after those experiences in my life, we've discussed gun legislation in our local communities, and one of the reasons why I'm here is because my constituents don't want to see any more infringements. We have a systemic problem, as the good representative just spoke about. But taking away the rights of the people of this state to try to solve a problem of mental illness is the wrong way to go about it. We talk about liberty for tobacco smokers between 18 and 20, but not the liberty of the Second Amendment. Good representative talked about the oath of office that we all take. I've taken it many, many times. And it's an honor to be here in front of all of you to speak about this bill. Because you see, in Southwest Oregon, in my district, over 61% of the residents of Coos County, 61%, voted to preserve their Second Amendment rights through a preservation ordinance. They made law in Coos County that said, Salem and the legislators, you are not going to control our gun rights anymore. Over 61% in Coos County said no. And in fact, in the law, if the sheriff's deputy were to infringe or enforce this bill, they could be fined up to $2,000 by Coos County's law. In Curry County, where I was the commissioner, we didn't even need to put it out to a vote of the people because I passed it through the Board of Commissioners. That this body, in producing any more gun legislation that infringes on the Second Amendment rights of Americans, will not be enforced in Curry County. So, Madam Speaker, I guarantee you, if that were put to Douglas County, if that were put to Josephine County, if that were put to possibly Jackson County, you would have a similar situation. We talk about demographics around the state, Madam Speaker, and I don't think there's any person on this floor that is going to be voting no today that does not want to solve the mental health crisis in this state, especially when it comes to our veterans. But when we can't even fully fund the veteran services that were voted on overwhelmingly by the people of this state, this is not the solution. Madam Speaker, I just want to leave you with 61% of the residents of Coos County voted to not enforce any new gun laws. Thank you, Madam Speaker.